problem 10-65, and it says write an equation for a third degree polynomial function that has roots at x equals 2 plus root 3 over 2, or plus or minus root 3 over 2, and x equals 2, and it passes through this point 1 comma 6. And so what I got was just people giving me the answer. Some people showed how they got A, but I don't know. I felt like I wasn't getting very genuine answers. So I want to kind of show you the amount of work that it would take to actually work this problem out. Your answer key skips a lot of steps, and so you guys skipped a lot of steps. So first of all, you take the roots. These are the two roots, and we know that in factored form, this one's going to give us x minus 2, and this one's going to give us x minus 2 plus root 3 over 2 and x minus 2 minus root 3 over 2. So it's going to look like that in factored form. And we're going to end up having to put an A here for a stretch factor so that we can make sure this point is on the line, or is on the graph. It's going to be a cubic, by the way. So I separated these out by going x. You always go x minus whatever the root is. And if that's the root, there's two of them. There's the plus e1 and the minus e1. And so then you have to multiply these together. And in order to multiply them together, well, the way that I thought was easiest to multiply them together was to separate out, you know how like 2 over 2 is 1 and root 3 over 2 is. I separated them out like that so they wouldn't have the fractions in them. Now I realize there's another way to do it. You could have multiplied through, I guess you could multiply through by 2 or something, but I'll just show you how I did it. I put these in an area model box. So right here. Not this. I'm going to leave this in factored form and put an A in front of it. But these two, I'm trying to multiply them together. So I have x minus negative root 3 over 2 and x minus 1 minus root 3 over 2 and x minus 1 plus root 3 over 2. And I, do my area model, and I get the x squared, and then these two x's make 2x. This term, the x times root 3 over 2 and the negative x times root 3 over 2 cancel out. The positive and negative root 3 over 2's cancel out, and I get 1 minus 3/4, which is 1/4. So that's what I got. Your book went ahead and multiplied everything by 4 because they knew that once they calculate A, it's going to kind of adjust for that fact that they multiplied this by 4. But I left it alone because I didn't think to multiply it until I got to the end. So here it is. That's just what I got when I multiplied these two together. And then I know that it's a cubic, some kind of cubic like that. It has to go through 1 comma 6. So I'm going to put a 6 in for y and a 1 in for x. And so I did all that. And I cleaned it up, squaring and whatnot. And then I, added those together. And then I end up with 6 is equal to 3/4 times A. And then I multiply both sides by 4/3 to get rid of the 3/4. And I did a little fraction math. And I found out that A was 8. And I know your book says it's 4. But the way that I did it, you can write it this way, and it's not wrong. If I were to distribute this 8 in here, that would, well, actually, I wouldn't want to distribute the whole 8. But if I wanted this thing to not be a fraction anymore, then I could think of 8 as like 2 times 4, and then I could leave the 2 out, and I could multiply the 4 into this this trinomial here, and you end up with the same answer as your answer key got. But as I went looking through your answers, I just got I just don't see the work that it would take to be able to actually answer this question. Some of you just wrote the answer down, so I may or may not have taken off some points for that.